What is going on, folks? It's MrBucketlist here, and today I present everything food on Virgin Voyages Resilient Lady. Let's check it out. So we're actually going to go ahead and get right into it. Right here is going to be the galley. This is almost like their buffet area. The only difference is you actually have to sit down and you have to request the food. You can't just walk up to the booth and ask for it. They have to request it and bring it out to your table. This is going to be the test kitchen. Now this is essentially their experimental type of restaurant that they have on board. I did like the experience. I ended up getting the drink package that came with it. So essentially it's like a wine and like alcohol tasting type of thing. But it did have some items I didn't necessarily like this, for example. It was cool to look at, but it's just some peas and the egg thing or whatever. This scallops and soup. Oh, no, this is actually really, really good. I thoroughly enjoyed this. And then as far as the other options they have, so right here is some venison. This is actually pretty cool. This was good. The actual presentation itself was a lot better than how it actually tasted. But either way, it was, like I said, something different. Everything that I will be showing in this video outside of that wine tasting that I'll kind of show at the end of this is included. So that's one thing that Virgin Voyages is known for, is essentially all their restaurants and things like that are included. They may have some upcharge items, but for the most part everything is included, all the food and stuff like that. This chocolate cake, that was actually really, really good. Again, I enjoyed the test kitchen, and this is the cocktail tasting I was talking about earlier. So all these are different drinks. They actually had two more that I didn't ask for. I said, no, I'm good. But you can do that. Now the price does vary. When I did at the time, it was about $45. Now it may be more, I don't really know. But just kind of keep that in mind. Now next up, we're going to check out the pizza place. So this is actually pretty good. If you ever had mod pizza before in the past, that's what it kind of reminded me of, where you can kind of add your own toppings and stuff like that. It was actually really, really good. As you can see, I got two. Now, I don't know what I was thinking getting that pesto pizza, because that's not really my thing, but I ended up getting it. And then this is going back to the galley. So again, like I said, this is the buffet area. I went here multiple times. Well, it's similar to the buffet area. I went there multiple times, but this French toast sandwich, oh my God, it was so good. And then, of course, you have your standard buffet-looking food and stuff like that. So again, don't let them try to fool you like saying it's not a standard buffet. Essentially, it is made to order, which is nice, but it does have a similar setup to a buffet. Now, they do have some cold-pressed juices, and the reason why I tried this out was I had one of the VIP packages on board. This is really good, but it's kind of hard to find, so make sure you're able to actually find this area, and I think it does actually kind of rotate. Now, this is from the Dock House. I enjoyed this. One thing about Virgin is some of their food is kind of on the healthy side, and that's essentially what this was. So it was okay. Octopus and shrimp and stuff like that. It was all right. But again, it was something different. I did enjoy it, and it has a beautiful view, as you all can see. I'm outside. It had a beautiful view of the ocean. So, and then we went there again, second time around. And the cruiser was with me, and she ended up getting some other items as well. Like I said, it was really, really good. Just a view of that. A pink agave. Now I was so excited to try this out, but once we actually went here, I was like, you know what? It was just okay. Now the ambience itself was really nice. It was really nice and classy. They do have live music in there sometimes. Just depends on when you go. But the food itself, I mean, I am a huge Mexican fan. I'm a huge fan of Mexican food, excuse me, and it just wasn't hitting the spot. I don't know if it was because it was like healthy wise or what, but it just wasn't there. Now this steak, for example, it was good, but when I think about Mexican food, I don't necessarily think about that. I think more about the empanadas and things like that, and as you all saw, the enchiladas and things, and it's just, I don't know. I guess I'm a fan of junky Mexican food, not this, and so that may be what was going on. But either way, like I said, please, y'all don't tear me up in the comments. I just wasn't too impressed. Ironically, I was impressed by this, though. This was like a vegan chocolate thing, and that was actually really, really good. Now, the next option that's going to come up is going to be Razzle Dazzle. Now, they have changed quite a bit since I made this recording, so I just want to keep that in mind. Again, people love to come in my comments and correct me and say X, Y, Z. Razzle Dazzle is not the same, so some of these items that you may see may not be available anymore. They kind of fused it with like this, I believe like an Asian restaurant or something like that. I don't really know. But when we were here, it was actually just the standard Razzle Dazzle. That used to be like their vegan restaurant that had like the quirky stuff or whatever. So that's what I'm showing in this video. It was really good, and that's the reason I didn't want to take it out. Outside of that French toast I just showed with the nasty little sprinkles on it, but that chicken sandwich and the tater tots and all that, it was really, really good. So again, I didn't want to leave it out just in case they decide to bring it back. But this is that, like I said, the oldest version of Razzle Dazzle. And even, like I said, those waffles, they were really, really good. Everything here, I loved it. Now, some people have their mixed feelings on it, but for me, I thoroughly enjoyed it. But I think that's the reason why they switched things around. That's Razzle Dazzle. Now, next up, we're at the Wake. So this is one of the famous ones that's on board because of the view. So it's called the Wake because it actually has a view of the wake of the ship behind you. I actually went here multiple times, thankfully, and it's kind of hard to get in there. But I went here for breakfast, and then I also went here for dinner in the cruising. And for breakfast, the food was good. Now, it wasn't, again, this is Virgin Voyages, so the dining on here versus on other cruise ships is just different. So I'm going to say it wasn't what I expected, but I did thoroughly enjoy it. This filet mignon, that was actually really, really good. But I'm not a huge fan of these. I don't know why I got it. The guy recommended it, and when I did, I was like, okay, this is actually pretty disgusting. But you may like it. You may like it. I just didn't. But the meat was definitely, as far as, like I said, the filet mignon, that was on point. Another option I got, this bone marrow. Whew, was not a fan of that one, but I was a fan of the steaks that we got as well, the mushrooms and things like that, the potatoes. That was actually really, really good. And then the desserts, I'll say they were cute. They were definitely different, but they were cute. They were okay. So there's just a slideshow of some of the items that I had there as well. Gunbae. Now, this is more of a fun activity type of thing. I mean, essentially, it's just where they cook the food in front of you, almost similar to a teppanyaki type of style type of thing or whatever. The one thing I will say was, so one of the people that was at our table, I forgot, she had some type of allergy or something like that, so that's where that bread came from. But just kind of know that, again, it's a shared experience. I mean, people may have certain allergies, they may have certain requirements and stuff like that. That's going to affect your experience. Now, she asked us if we were all okay, and then if we said no, she would have went and sat somewhere else. But we were like, we're fine with it. But that's the reason why she had that bread. And like I said, I don't know what that was about. But I got the shrimp. As you can see, it was really, really good. It was fun. And they also have a drinking game as well if you have a drink package. And it was, again, it's a lot to it. So, again, if you're a fan of Gunbae, or a fan of these type of like community style places or whatever, I would highly recommend checking out Gunbae. Now, again, I know I'm showing you all a lot of different restaurants and stuff like that. If you're on a short cruise, you're not going to be able to do everything, so just kind of hopefully use this to kind of guide as far as what you want to do. I had to go back to the Wake because, again, like I said, it was really, really good. So I actually went there, now I think about it, twice. Three times. I went there for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. This time around, this was the lunch or the brunch little thing that they had. I actually enjoyed this a lot more because I knew what I wanted to get. This right here was really good as well. Oh my God. And of course they come out with the fresh ingredients and things like that. The Wake, if there was anything I highly recommend on your cruise on Virgin Voyages, on any cruise, Virgin Voyages cruise ship, because they all have it, it would be the Wake. Oh my God. I love French toast, and the French toast here versus what I had at another place at Razzle Dazzle, oh my God, such a difference. Now, this is the Beach Club. Now, this does have a rotating menu as well. What's on the ship, for the most part, it kind of stays the same. But on here, they do have a rotating menu on the island, on the private island. This is good as well, as you all can see. Once again, it has that healthy style. You don't see any like fried foods or anything like that, even though they do have it, but you don't see much fried foods. So just kind of keep that in mind. I mean, you may end up losing some weight on this cruise ship because it's pretty healthy and it's actually pretty filling as well, so you don't really need that many portions. I got all these portions because I wanted to show it for the camera. But for the most part, just the way they cook it and stuff like that, I was actually pretty full a lot of the times on this cruise. Extra Virgin. So this is a place I definitely want to try out. I love Italian food, and the Italian food here was amazing. Oh my God. After the Wake, this may be my favorite place, the second favorite place, just because of the style of the food. Now, they do have some fried calamari, so again, kind of my thing, the junk food, the fried foods. But either way, like I said, the food was good as well. Really high quality, really, really good. That ravioli, oh my God, it was amazing. Just everything I had here, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And as you all can see, I got quite a bit. So again, I can recommend definitely the Wake, and then if you like Italian food, I definitely can recommend this. I mean, I can recommend all these restaurants. There was nothing I had where I can say it was actually really nasty. The Mexican place is the only place that was kind of disappointing, but it's just because I'm a huge fan of typical Mexican food that you go on the food truck, not at a sit-down restaurant like this. So it's just my preference, since it's not anything to do with the actual quality of the food. But yeah, that's pretty much it as far as the food, the main foods here. I'll show some quick desserts and some other little things from the galley, the buffet style restaurant. But Virgin Voyages definitely has, like I said, some high quality food. I mean, when you think about the Michelin star restaurants that's on board, it makes sense why it looks different than what I'm used to. I'm used to just junk buffet food, and that's not what they have on here. So I mean, just to kind of give you all a heads up, if you want that type of food, you will be highly disappointed on this cruise ship. But either way, I think you'll enjoy the food. So it's Mr. Bucket List. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll see you soon.